Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, or wherever you are. Welcome to another exciting installment of Living Worlds of Darkness Rage Across New York. Now, what we have here is the newly Cleav Philodox, Desmond Johnson, now known as Shreds the Corrupt. He is basically doing some patrols, getting into the habit of basically, walking around the set, doing some patrols. He's getting himself in the habit to start doing that. And basically, he decided to just do a makeshift, to do a once over right quick. Just walking around, basically.
Fatima hearing the howl a while ago and getting startled by it will kind of run to the direction of the howl and say, okay, was that you? I'm sorry,
And Desmond would would just turn to look at her.
oh, right. Fatima saying, Cub, I got it. Um, you're my Raya, correct? She kind of throws out her finger.
Yeah. Yes. In a manner of speaking, in traditional ways, yes.
Um, and you're, it's really weird. Um, I understood you, but weird. Um, what's a pack? She looks at you blankly.
And basically, he would just gesture to her to have a seat, probably in a patch of ground right quick. Gesture to her to have a seat.
Mm-hmm.
Pack is, what can I say? A pack is once you a pack is a family. It's a makeshift family. In simpler terms, think of basically you used to go to school, right?
Shakes her head. Yeah.
As basically project partners for the rest of your life that you can sometimes stand and get along with.
Why though? I understand like the point of a family, but like why? We're like soldiers and um wouldn't it be like a liability to rely on someone too much?
In a pack, you each when you get into a pack have each other to rely on, but also have strengths and weaknesses that your pack may know about and that they can help you with. And sometimes they can help pull the weight and you can help pull theirs. And you can work together on that and better each other. It's also a sacred bond between, it's almost like a brotherhood within a brotherhood
But what
or
if
sisterhood.
whatever? She looks at you, not whatever what you're saying, but whatever. Um, I mean, what if you don't need anyone? I've never needed anyone in my life, so why would I start needing someone now?
He's gonna start laughing because he's gonna be he let me guess. You was the best at what you did. Star student, probably star athlete. Good in school. Never really had to rely on nobody for much.
Not really.
Same, same here. I before all this, I was basically the star quarterback of Syracuse football team, and also top law program at Syracuse as well.
She looks at you with a quizzed eyebrow. Law, jock, same sentence? Oh, wait, so you're not a thunderhead?
He'll start laughing. It's because, well, when I was young, I had, I just wanted to be, I know it's going to sound corny, the best at anything that I did. I didn't want to be the smallest. I didn't want to be the weakest because, born in a foster home and, you know, sisters and all that, it was always one step ahead of me, but I didn't want to be like that no more. So I, I trained, you know, test my mind to its full capabilities and just went from there. Just tried to master my body and mind. And, it got me places. I mean, I'm not going to lie. I mean, before all this, I mean, I still do have a nice apartment, nice car, full ride scholarship, then never have to worry about being in debt. I mean, it's pretty much, I was living the dream. Parties, good grades. I mean, I never seemed to be in my life.
So you're not resentful? From what it sounds like, you had pretty much everything taken care of. You're not angry?
There was always something. Yes, at first I was just like you. I want to go back, or I kept thinking about it. Found out that basically my foster mom was a kinfolk to fall in place. I started to feel that this is what I was missing. I always felt like there was something missing to give me that edge, something to put me to the test. Felt like fate was directing me towards this lifestyle. It's it's weird. I'm not really a religious person all that much, but ever since getting into this lifestyle and whatever, I mean, I'm starting to see stuff a lot more clear than I was, and things are starting to make a lot more sense to me than it was when I was just, out there doing what I had to do. I feel like for the first time ever, I have not the false sense of purpose that society out there gives you, but a cosmic level purpose, if that's making sense.
It makes sense. But it still feels sort of, I don't know. I don't know.
Cheated.
Yeah, like I want to be a. Well, I'm pretty sure everybody's heard my story by now. It's kind of. She just rolls her eyes. But, I mean, I don't. I want more. I want to go. I feel like my life was snatched away from me, for a lack of a better word. And now I've been given a new life that I'm expected just to go along with the program. And everyone seems okay to push that program. I don't like being
And
told what to do.
you know what? I was in the same boat. Um, and you know what? It's okay to feel that way. It's okay to feel, like everything was snatched away from you. And at the end of the day, sometimes you got to incorporate to the life old saying that your mom probably told you, or your older siblings, or life ain't fair. And this is probably one of the prime examples of fair.
I
It
mean,
sucks.
I worked for what I had. It was just me and my mom, and now I don't have anything. And now it feels like I'm starting all over again after I beat the system. So yeah, I'm a
Well,
minority again.
and he's going to be laughing. Look, I'm gonna be honest with you. Born and raised Harlem, like, yeah, I feel you. Minority, in this lifestyle, I understand you 100%. And yeah, it's like beginning from the bottom, but it's a feeling, when okay, not trying to sound weird, and you can tell me to, shut up if you want to, but let me tell you something.
Hmm.
Take off his shirt basically, and he will roll up on his pants sleeve, and show like a his leg and like a big rhino-sized claw mark on his chest.
Wow, that's meaty.
Yeah. Now, let me tell you something. When you get out there on, when you get out there and you actually have somebody that, maybe one of the Cubs that's with you, or maybe one of the Riots that's with you, when you're out there side by side with each other, fighting for a common purpose, you will start to develop connections that you would have never thought you would have developed with an individual before. It goes deeper than that, just simplistic love. It goes way deeper than that. I mean, basically, you're basically building a family all over again. And I know people may not want that, but it's it's a deeper meaning, and you know it's it's gonna be hard, but I'm telling you, once you get out there, doing your once you start learning more and more about this society, it's rough. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's rough. But once you start to learn the simple things about the society, and also the spiritual aspect behind it all, you start to understand more and what it means to fight for it. And then what it means for somebody to stand beside you and fight alongside you. Have people to give you orders and stuff. That's even when we was in the mundane society, there was always somebody that's going to be above us in the food chain, giving us orders and stuff. But the famous saying that I liked it, that I use sometimes, is basically saying they only doing that because they want to see what's best for you. And that's why I feel I wouldn't have been this far if it wasn't for Chloe Raya or Vice the Week Raya. It's I wouldn't have been alive today if it wasn't for them or for my Cub mates.
That sort of makes sense. Do you believe in it? Like the religion part of it?
When when I stepped into the Umbra the first time, when I stepped through it, and I felt the energies and the atmosphere, the way it tugged at my heart, it started to speak volumes. I was never a religious guy. Yeah, I said my prayers every night. Gave collection plate, went to church on Sundays. Yeah, I did. Did the usual stuff. But when I went and felt the spiritual connection that I had, I felt the grass beneath my feet. I felt rejuvenated. I felt like this is where I was meant to be. Because at the end of the day, you are a triad within yourself. And there's the wolf and there's the spirits. Now the question for the guru and for you is to find that balance, amalgamation of all three together to become a guru.
All right. It just feels, I don't know. I've been to the Umbra, and what you're saying is it's true. It felt good, but I guess there's a part of me with a healthy bit of skepticism.
And you know what? It's okay. May I ask what moon was you born under?
Uh, she looks back and she said, "I heard this yesterday. Yesterday, crescent moon, right? That."
Let me tell you something. You are a theurge. And let me tell you, you're going to have one of the most powerfulest Gaia than any other of the auspices that are out there. You are going to be the one. You're going to be the go-to if you're ever in a pack and there's any spiritual dealings with the spirit. You're going to be the one that will have to speak to the spirits and gain common ground with them. But also, you'll be the one to, how can I say, basically, you are the spiritual leader. For you to wrap your mind around, you're going to be the spiritual catalyst of a pack.
That's a lot of responsibility.
You're the heart.
The last time someone tried to put me on the spot, I punched my Cub Master in the face. But yeah, Girl Scouts didn't last long. But
And
um,
oh, he was going to let you finish.
she'll say, but okay then. That's interesting, I guess.
Fatima,
Mm.
you can ask me whatever questions that you want to ask. I am free for any questions. No stupid question. No question is stupid, basically.
Okay. So they kind of dodged around the question. Bites the weak riot and tails is rich as gold riot. But they the topic of like metas and what they are, and I was asking questions about it, and they kind of seem to. It seems that Bites the Weak Riot has very strong opinions about what a that medicines are mistakes. But then again, I'm having a hard time, I guess, accepting what do you do with those feelings? I.e., let's just say you're in a pack with someone female, for example, and you catch feelings for her, and what happens? Like that, catching feelings for someone is supposed to be natural, not something that I don't know. You should sort of be wary of. It seems
Hmm.
like you're forcing family, but a certain type of family.
Oh, with that similar situation, yes, stuff like that does happen. As the You see, we it all comes back to the kinfolk. The kinfolks they do a lot for us. Such rage and passion that we cannot even go in public sometimes. That's why the kinfolks are there. They're our families, they're our companions, they're our mates. They're ones to basically relax our shoulders and basically give us comfort when we get back for basically they are there for us. They go to the grocery store for us. They help us out with a lot of things. They are our comfort. They are our pillow. They are basically they are good word for them. They basically are the ones that we need to further the lines of noble and future warriors to come. Now, the thing that you have to go back to is self control. Yes, you will have, if push comes to shove, God forbids, you probably have passions for another group.
Mm.
Self control. You and literally you have to put yourself in a mind state of basically having control over yourself and knowing that basically this is not right. Because in a litany and the tenets, one of the tenets, thou shalt not make with other guru. Because you not only are you disrespecting the litany, which the law that we are founded upon, you're disrespecting the kinfolk because they are there for our comfort. They are there for our to share our love and affection, to share sometimes the rest of our lives with. So you're not only disrespecting the laws that's been given to us, but also kinfolk as well. And
But
the metas.
at the same
Oh,
time, right? If we're fighting together, and a kinfolk can never truly be, how could they be my equal? They can't turn into a monster. They can't, um, like, I feel like I would have to, I don't know, hypothetically, I would have to hold myself back not to harm them.
oh, well, let me change that perception right there and now. Now, it all comes back to even in the mundane society with the whole thing about men and women. Now, the thing is, if I have a strong, independent kinfolk woman, every night that I come home from a good day's work of being a guru, you know, makes dinner, give me good advice, always there for me by my side. It ain't about sometimes it's not about what you can do physically, it's about what you can do mentally, basically. Sometimes listen through my day, sometimes I listen to her day, it's about what you can do to comfort each other in these basically these trying and hard nights.
Right?
That is where basically
I get you, but then, like, then what the hell is the purpose of a pack then?
the pack is there when the kinfolk is not there. The pack is there with you on the battlefield. They are your brothers and sister in arms. They are basically you're on the battlefield and off, but
A
they
side
are
hoe.
connected to you. What do you say?
She said a side hoe.
And it basically he'll stop and be like, "Hold up now," because it's not like that. But we could comparisons, but it's not like that. It's a spiritual and deep level. To be honest, you do want a side hole, you want a main hole. Because at the end of the day, you're going to need both. Because at the end of the day, you're fighting a cosmic level war, and we're not on the unconventional means of what the mundane society dictates for us. So you're going to need your Pax love, and you're going to need your kinfolk love. You're going to need double love. Get both. You better have one than another because, like, let me tell you, it's gonna be a rough road.
I get you, but it feels like it's a type of emotional dishonesty almost. Wouldn't that
Since you're the
create?
jealous type,
I'm not jealous. I'm just saying. I would say jealous. I'm greedy. Let's just be honest about it.
understandable. I am also a greedy individual as well, and it's I understand, and it's one of the things like yeah, it's okay to it's okay to feel like that. That not only is that showing of your pack mates or your kinfolk deeply, that means like you will do anything for them. Some may think it's unhealthy. At the end of the day, you supposed to show love for your pack. Just
that that sounds cruel and unusual punishment. and very cult like, if you want my honest opinion.
Well, I mean, like I mean, I wouldn't think of it like that. And in the mundane society, yes, it sounds cult like, but at the end of the day, we're fighting in a cosmic level war. Like
Like,
we're fighting stuff bigger than us.
hmm she just looks and she says, "Okay." I mean, I get what you're saying, but at the same time, I feel like it's some horse shit. Excuse me, Raya.
he's he's gonna start laughing a little bit. You never thought you'll turn into like a 9 foot beefy killing wolf machine, but here we are.
Here we are indeed. I thought my biggest problem was my menstrual cycle. Now I have apparently three problems.
Let's not I mean, like, I don't want to be in your way when you go on that tirade, because I'm gonna be in the other direction, because I still don't know what happens when lady wolves are on that. Nah, I think I'm gonna just stay my distance.
She just laughs at you. Probably the first time she actually like laughed in a while. But actually, I need your help with the thing.
And
Um,
what's
there was a trailer park
that?
a little while ago that I threw myself out of trying to go home. I was
I heard that.
I was knocked out. I'm pretty sure you've heard that too. So I'd sort of like to fix the hole that I made. Could you help me
Let me
fix that
see.
hole?
I could help you fix it, or I can just be a guy sitting on a lot of scholarship money and give you the money for it.
I think it would mean more if I broke it with my body. I should fix it with my body type deal.
I'll help you. I'll help you fix it. It's no problem with me. I can definitely do that.
I think if I just like told a kinfolk to like fix this, yo, it's kind of rude since I broke it.
Yeah, I understand completely. I'll help you fix it. I'll even buy stuff to help you fix it with. Just give me some directions, and I'll buy the stuff myself.
Um, can I come with you to buy the stuff because I have my own money?
I mean,
I
make
have to
sure you
ask
ask.
permission. I was told I have to ask permission, and you're Khalif. And if you're Khalif, I can come with you if you take responsibility for me.
I will make sure I do that.
So
As long as you promise not to run away.
I doubt I could outrun you.
Oh yeah, because I have to break your legs. Like
And there's that nervous laughter.
we'll just be laughing. No, don't worry. I will probably just, yeah. Let's not talk about that part. But anyways,
Then she realized, no, he really was going to break my legs. Like, she said, all right, well, if we can go to the Home Depot, we can get back within the hour. I'll
okay.
behave.
As long as she know about it.
Mhm. I mean, you're a Khalif. I can go with you.
And yeah, new responsibilities, all that junk. And he is basically going to, hop, basically, lead her out, hop in the car, and basically, go to the store and just shop for the stuff.
All right. So I assume they get the stuff, and there isn't too much
Mm-hmm.
of like an issue. She's not trying to run away
Mm-hmm.
because she's already seen some stuff, and she sort of wants to see where it's going to go. It's piqued her
Yeah.
curiosity. So she will start working, banging on the basically working on the hole she threw her body through.
And basically he's going to be smiling the whole time. Like basically like it's okay. I'm just because he been through some stuff recently and stuff, dying
Mhm.
and coming back.
Uh, so while she's like putting nails and things through the fixing what she broke. So what's a tribe?
Well, a tribe is basically where the spirit picks you to be a part of think of it as like a clan almost. In Africa they had clans of people. Think of it like that. But a spirit picks you to be a part. You exhibit such during your rite of passage, which is basically like your graduation day, almost like your final test to graduate. Such high remarks in a certain area, which will be that said tribe, that you are chosen by that patron spirit of said tribe to become a part of them. New and vastly different powers, a part of that said tribe. Unlock gifts that you never thought you can do. Probably be able to jump over a wall with simple ease, a 20-foot wall.
So what tribe are you?
I am the tribe of the Get Offenders.
What?
My tribe is that I am now from now is a tribe of warriors. Warriors through and through, no matter what auspice we're already warriors, but they're the warriors of warriors. They're proud, traditional, and honor bound. They are patron under the great and furious destroyer of the worm, Fenrir. He he only tolerates the strong. And you must be harsh but fair.
All right. So like, why them?
Well, that was
Assuming
my
there's
first.
more. Assuming there's more than one.
Yeah, that wasn't my first choice. I wanted to join the Shadow Lords because I thought I wasn't, I thought more of a grand master type of a person. I thought it was more of but like a tactician, which I am, but I thought it was a little bit more of a tactician than the warriors of warriors type. But started to delve deeper and deeper and deeper into this lifestyle, and I started to notice tendency of basically, being out there, being straightforward, not being, not bullshit with nobody, being straightforward and being straight to the facts, and just up in your face truths, not being fake. And basically, I embodied that tribe, and basically, I also learned from a good man once. His name was Silver Doom Raya.
Mm-hmm.
He he told me, and we talked. He told me what it means. He told me what it means to be a Garu, to do so, and his teachings at that little time when I shared a drink with him at the fire, so clearly to what Chloe Raya and White Sweet Raya was saying. And the more I learned about the Get Interference, the more and more it slowly intrigued me, and I started to notice that I embodied those qualities. of that said tribe.
Uh, we're still operating on disclosure, right? Like you won't take anything I'm saying like left, right?
No, you're speaking to me at total confidence.
Um, I thought you had more conviction than that. Honestly, as she just starts hammering something else, like I mean,
He'll
so
laugh.
I mean, in the sense that you say you wanted to be, I guess, whatever they're called, Shadow Lords, but if that's your choice, then that's your choice. Why did you allow it to be a second guess? That's how you fail.
All my life, I basically been going with my gut, following my instincts, going with the logic, applying it with my instincts, just going for the gusto. Life. This whole thing, this whole guru society, was a detour from the plan that I thought I had for myself. This was the second guess. And then basically, when I thought basically I was for sure going to be a Shadow Lord, there were other opportunities that presented itself. And when I say those opportunities, yeah, I had conviction. Yeah, I meant I had conviction for that tribe. But then when I slowly started to realize that, you know, maybe for once I should just take a different road to see where it leads me, see how that goes. And I don't like taking gambles unless I know I'm going to win. Basically, this was a very uncomfortable road for me, but I took it, and basically the road became less rocky and more to my satisfaction, and it led me here.
That seems questionable, but okay. It feels like
Understandable.
I don't know. It feels like yeah, there are choices that you can make, but just because a choice, just because somebody offers you something that I guess is different, doesn't mean you should break your concentration.
Understandable.
It just
I had to ponder on this thought for quite some time.
that's legit.
It wasn't an over the night thing. It was a more of a soul searching than anything.
Soul searching, that hippie nonsense she says. Like,
You're going to be doing a lot of soul searching. You may not think it, but you're going to be doing that.
I think if you spend too much time looking inside, you stop yourself from acting, and I think that it stops you from realizing your potential. Sometimes you just have to go. I think it's
You're,
your mind telling you to, I don't know, to think and to stop. And once you get past the fear, you can pretty much do anything. Sort of like
true
asking
that.
out a handsome guy, quote unquote. If you think that he's out of your league, then he's out of your league.
Eh, well, for me, I don't know. I do, and I see the outcome of what happens. You know, I'm an instinct based creature at the end of the day, but hmm,
But thank you uh, for helping. You've helped a lot, and I think I can take it from here. I just need to
Sure,
go out and get the stuff.
and
I have.
if you ask, oh,
She was like, I have Google and the YouTube tutorial, and I think I can take it from here.
of course, if you have any other questions or if you ever want to talk, I'm around, and also keep asking questions like those.
You're not offended? Because
Be it,
I think I
hmm?
offended Bites the Week Raya by asking so many questions.
No. Preferably ask Chloe. Bites the Week Ryan will listen, but don't ask too many. But he's a good teacher. Chloe Raya is an excellent teacher as well. But make sure you know how to pick out your question and ask them with Bites the Week. Chloe Raya ask away, and she will basically answer them to the best of her abilities.
Okay. So I have a question. Another one. So I shouldn't call a
Ask
lupus.
away.
So I shouldn't call a lupus a dog.
No, no. If you won't look, you show them respect. There are not too many lupus borns out there, and they're very knowledgeable about nature and also very close to Gaia as well. So be respectful. They are lupus born, and do not call them that if you wish to have your throat and your voice box intact.
Okay. Thanks for the heads up.
No mention it. No mention it.
Thank you, Raya. You were helpful.
I'm, I'm just doing my guy duties and whatnot.
And she gets back to her job. Anything else you want to add?
He would basically turn away, just be like, "Clever girl," and just walk away.
Yeah, we can end it here if you want.
Basically, thank you, players, for playing. Thank you, watchers, for watching. This has been another exciting installment of Living World of Darkness: Rage Across New York.